Hello everyone, thank you for visiting my channel. Before we get started, you can go visit my Instagram and my TikTok, and let's get started. So I got a request to how to sketch. Now this was a very broad question for me. I'm like, what exactly do you mean? Like, I've gotten a lot of requests on how I draw hair, how I draw eyes, how I draw in general. And so I was like, I guess you mean just in general? How do I draw? So that's what I just did. And during this time period, I was kind of in a blah. And so I just decided to do a front view sketch instead of something else. Anyway, and also, sorry about my voice. I just woke up, and so I have that like morning, like, hey, voice. So maybe throughout the video it will become less groggy. Anyways, yeah. So I just decided to draw Todoroki Shoto from My Hero Academia. I was wanting to draw him anyways, so I just decided to do him on this video. I will have to say I do mess up a lot. I really do, and I don't think that's a big deal. But there was a lot of times where I had to erase and re-sketch. Now in the sketch I did not draw him exactly like in the show. Typically when I draw my sketches, they are not exactly like the characters, and I have to remind people about that, and my family, because my family's like, oh, that doesn't look like the character. And I'm like, I'm not drawing him exactly like the character. I'm drawing him in my own style. So if I get a comment or anything like that, be like, oh, that doesn't look like him, I am reassuring everybody that I draw my characters in my own style and how I like to draw him. So there was a time in here coming up soon, I think, where it did not let me upload my line art to this. So there are times, or there's a moment where you'll see my sketch and then all of a sudden my line art done. And I have no idea what happened. So sorry about that. But I don't know, it was really weird. So if you would like to go see my picture, you can go to my Instagram and see the up close version of my sketch, because I know it's kind of hard to see the little details in this video, so you can go see it on my Instagram. So yeah, I keep readjusting his nose here, and and I'm pretty sure I readjust his mouth so many times, like I couldn't get it. I don't know why, I just couldn't get it. And sorry, my face is kind of in the video, and I know it was like a slight moment where you see it, but I had like no makeup on and my hair was not done, so I looked kind of like a monster. Yeah, and like I said, I was in a blah, so it was like I really didn't care what I looked like. See, it wouldn't let me upload my line art. It was so frustrating. Okay, so here is when I go slower on my video, because I wanted to show y'all how I did the hair. Now on his right side, or left side, it's kind of hard to see because it's white. Now when I get to the red part of his hair, it's a lot easier to see. So the left part, I go very lightly on my strokes, and a lot of it is the wrist. I know a lot of people say in life, like, oh, it's all on the wrist. It really is. It's all in how much pressure you put into the paper. It's very light here. Keep going. And I don't actually stay in one place. I go all over the place. So I never stay in one section. I always go to different parts. Very quiet. I'm not talking. Just letting you watch. If y'all can hear that music in the background, I have a salt lamp. I don't know if you could, because I have music playing also in this video. Okay, so the red part of the hair, I push harder into the paper with my strokes, and I do the line art, or the line art of the hair a little darker. And then, okay, so I'm kind of frustrated about myself about this, but after I made the video, I realized that the middle part of what I was doing here went up, and because I couldn't look over my paper and I was looking kind of diagonal from it, it's at a slant. But after the video, when I took a picture of it for my Instagram, I realized that it was like that, so I readjusted it. So it looks a little different on my Instagram picture. And it's kind of frustrating when I was watching it. So harder strokes on the right side. And then you'll see later I can't remember if I use a Q-tip or my finger to kind of smudge the hair and to fill it in. I can't remember. But we'll see in a little bit. I hope my voice is getting not as groggy. I can't really tell. I use a Q-tip. I cannot remember. I also want to apologize for the person who requested this, and it was requested like I feel like a month and a half ago. I really am sorry. You know, life gets super busy. I had this made. It's been taking me a couple weeks for me to actually just do the voice over for the video. So yeah, this was made like a month and a half ago, or at least a month ago, the sketch, but I have not been able to do it. So I'm sorry. In a little bit also, you'll see that I forgot to do something, and you'll see a giant word come up in the middle of the video and freak out. I love doing my hair. Like, I'm sorry. Not my hair, my sketching hair. I think most of y'all understood that, but the way I said it, it made me confused. The way I do my sketching of the hair, I love it. I love my hair. And I'm not trying to be prideful or anything. I just love it. It just looks so pretty. I was going through like a kind of a art block for a while before and after this. So when I look at it, I just feel proud of my hair. So this is all the little details I'm going through. And then I use my finger very slightly to smooth out those highlighted areas, so it's not as, I guess, potent? No, potent. Aha! Not as intense. Very slightly here. I'll go through all the highlighting. Oh, the video's almost over. I say the video's almost over. It has like 2 minutes left. Very slightly with this pencil. So that pencil, I don't even know where I got that pencil. I got that pencil, I think I just found it in my room. Okay, before I started sketching, I did not sketch. Like, I feel like I want to post a art improvement on my Instagram of my first art and then my recent one. And I will say, my first one, I was pretty much drawing OCs because I was just coming up with my brain, and it looks like hot garbage. And I'm not saying this, like, I'm pretty sure if I said it, some people are like, oh, I bet it's not. No, it's hot garbage. I'm straight up. So I don't even have all the pencils and the pencils and erasers I found in my room from my life, I guess. That eraser right there I did get for Christmas, so I didn't really buy it. All my pencils, like my mechanical pencil, like that one, I'm pretty positive was just from like a dollar store. I've gotten a lot of requests or questions about what art supplies I use. Literally dollar store. Oh, look, there it is. I forgot the highlights for the eyes. Yeah, I literally get my pencils and erasers and from the dollar store. So and we are done. This is so exciting. Yes, like I said, go see my picture on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video.